I started playing volleyball when I was 10 years old, probably even younger than that. That's when I started officially playing in club and stuff. And so when deciding to transfer, I looked at a lot of Big Ten schools. That was mainly where I wanted to go because I wanted to stay in a really good conference. Wisconsin was my first visit and I fell in love with it. I realized that not all coaching staffs are like what we have here. I realized that not all programs have developed this culture where these girls buy in so much and that this is what we live for. This is who we are and that we've bought into this, and it's really hard to develop that kind of a culture. But Wisconsin has done that perfectly. I had players like Lauren Carlini, Haley Nelson, Taylor Morey around me, great players that I've been watching do big things, and so coming into that and having to fill such big shoes and knowing that I was have to keep up with them was intimidating, but that's also why I came here. First year, that group of girls was so special. In past years, I wasn't necessarily looked upon to be the leader of the team, and this year it really came on Bates and I, and as a senior, you want your job to be that they carry over what you taught them, and so that's what I took upon myself this year, was to make sure that when I leave here, I'm not completely gone. My legacy has been left with them, and they will carry on, and they'll do the same thing for their young girls, and that's exactly what being a Badger is, and that's exactly what keeping that program and that structure and that culture alive that we've built for so long. I've been more than impressed with this group, especially that incoming class. And honestly, they're the reason that we're on this upswing in these future years. They're gonna be just fine because of what they've shown this freshman year. And Kelly does nothing but demand more and more and more from you. And so I can't imagine where they're gonna be their senior year. So going into this weekend, or any weekend, we really just focus on one game at a time. We don't focus on future games, we just focus on what's at stake. We know that if this game against Illinois does not go as planned, then in the future, if we make it to the NCAA tournament, we might not be hosting. And so that's a big deal for us just because we love our fans so much, we love our crowd so much, we love our gym so much. Like I've said, this group of girls is phenomenal, and you wouldn't want to go out any other way but to win every single game that you can, and so you give everything that you can, and like I said, there's just a little more meaning to these games, knowing that it's coming to an end. In high school, volleyball was who I was. I was Lauren Gillis, the volleyball player, and coming to college, I've just realized that I'm more than that. I have more qualities to myself. I'm more than just a volleyball player, and that I have more going for me. And I thought that volleyball was the only thing that I could do right, and college has exposed me to so many more passions and loves that I have for life itself. Volleyball has shaped me as a person, but also college itself has made me so excited for what the future holds for me.